At some point or another, all college students must demonstrate that they can complete different types of writing assignments. This course is intended to build the foundational writing skills that are essential for success in school and beyond. This video will introduce you to the writing assignments called individual projects. Individual projects give you the opportunity to practice and sharpen your writing skills. It is important that you submit these individual projects, also called IPs for short, because the only way to learn how to write is by writing, and also because they are a large part of your grade in this class. The foundation for all assignments at AIU is located in the assignment details. This is where you will find all the important information that you must understand in order to successfully complete the assignment. Let's take a closer look at the specific parts of the assignment details for the IPs in this course. Once you navigate to the unit and locate the individual project, you will click on the Assignment Details link. Let's take a look at the assignment details for an IP in English 106. The introduction sets the context for the assignment. Context means the situation or conditions that surround something and give it meaning. When you are reviewing the IP assignment details, pay attention to the information that explains the assignment's context. Perhaps the IP is your response to a reading assignment, or it is the first part of a larger assignment that will be due later in the term. The assignment details may also explain why you are completing the assignment, or what you should gain from completing it. By understanding the context and purpose, you can see how the assignment connects to other assignments or learning materials in the course. The directions for the assignment will provide you detailed instructions, oftentimes written as steps, to guide you through the process of completing the assignment. To ensure you meet your instructor's expectations, do not skip over any of the steps in the directions. You may want to copy the directions and paste them into your word processing program to make sure you don't accidentally miss any steps. Specific requirements are also presented in the assignment details. If you are required to do something for an assignment, then it's not an option, and if you fail to meet the requirements, then your grade will suffer. For example, if an individual project requirement is to write a 5-paragraph essay, then you should make sure you are writing 5 paragraphs. If you fall short of the required length, then points will be deducted from the assignment grade. You will also notice links to a template. A writing template is a document that has the formatting and specific fields completed for you so that you can simply begin typing. Templates are provided for each of the 5 IP assignments in this course. Download the template to your computer or laptop, click Enable Editing at the top if prompted, and begin typing where indicated. The margins, font style, page numbers, and line spacing will be correctly formatted, so do not change any of the settings. At the same time, the templates may include instructions or prompts that you need to delete before you begin typing. For example, instructions may indicate what information, like your name or the title, goes where. Pay careful attention to what these instructions are telling you, and don't forget to delete them before adding your own content. Now let's return to the assignment details. How many times have you asked this question or heard this question asked of an instructor? Is this going to be on the test? When you study for a test, it's always helpful to know what chapters or sections you need to review, what terms you need to memorize, and what types of questions you will be asked to complete. Well, you should be wondering the same things when you prepare your individual projects. The grading rubric answers all the questions about how your individual project will be graded. A rubric is a guide that your instructor uses to evaluate students' written assignments, like discussion board posts, essays, and projects. At AIU, all instructors use the same rubric for a particular assignment so that all students taking that course, regardless of who their instructor is, will be graded the same way. The rubrics that the instructors use to evaluate your work look like a table. You can access the rubric by looking under the grading criteria heading and clicking on the link. Let's take a look at an individual project rubric for English 106. The first column of the table lists the grading criteria or categories that will be evaluated. The next 5 columns provide a grade range for each of the criteria, from not evident, meaning the student did not do what was required in this criteria, to meets or exceeds expectations, meaning the student did everything they were required to do. So that you will know what will be on the test, so to speak, always read the descriptions under meets or exceeds expectations so that you understand what you are working towards. The rubrics also indicate the point values of each of the categories so that you can see what elements are the most important and which elements will receive fewer points. Before you submit your IP for a grade, review your assignment as if you were the instructor and compare your work to the criteria on the rubric. Have you met your instructor's expectations? Remember that the grade your instructor provides can only be based on what you submit to him or her and how it measures up to the rubric. What you produce is what is graded. A good way to use the rubric is to use it to grade the IP yourself and see how you did. If you feel you missed something, go ahead and revise it and then submit your paper. Remember, a good paper will need to go through more than one draft, so make sure you start working on your paper with enough time to write a first draft, time to review it, and then time to revise the paper before submitting. If you have any questions about how to do any of this, don't hesitate to reach out to your instructor. Good luck with your individual project assignments.